All right, guys, this weekend is kicking off. We got Joseph Parker taking on Derek Chisora this weekend. So the rematch is kicking off. What do you guys think about it? Do you think Joseph Parker will just get the job done? Pretty much what I think. Do you think Derek Chisora can pull off a Takam, and put down the New Zealand and Samoa King himself? Can he do it? Can Chisora get the job done, run that clock back, and run it back to bring out a performance like how he unleashed on Takam? Is this possible? Is it even possible for Chisora to knock out Joseph Parker with that chin? I would say granite chin. To be honest, Parker has got a very good chin, man. That devastating left hook that he did take from Dillian White has definitely put my ranking up there of Joseph Parker chin up there. So, but yeah, man, let's just jump into it, man. It's taking place live on the zone on Saturday, December 18th. It's all kicking off. Let's have it. Can Derek Chisora get the job done? It's quite an interesting one, with Joseph Parker. It's kind of like a mixed bag. Some people like put him up there as like one of the, elite fighters that really want to see, Parker take on, well, he says never understood why Joseph Parker, is talked so like he's never gonna fight Tyson Fury, or even I actually think Tyson Fury will retire even before Joseph Parker even finds himself in a position where he could fight Tyson Fury. But this mentality, like, you're not related to Tyson Fury. Like, how long has Joseph Parker known Tyson Fury for? That he's talking about not fighting him and is my friend. And this is boxing, bro. Boxing. This ain't friends. This is two hands trying to knock people out. There's no, oh, my friend, that no. So I don't know what kind of energy, where Joseph Parker is getting that from. But, I still rate him in the fact that he was WBO champion controversially, but he still did beat Andy Ruiz, who styles make fights, but Andy Ruiz that still went on to beat Anthony Joshua. And, he lost to Anthony Joshua, but it was pretty much a snooze fest. He didn't get knocked out or anything in that fashion. And he does still use that to this day, to when it came to that sit down with Dillian White, talking about Dillian White got knocked out and he was able to go the distance, which is technically true, but he didn't really take any risks. So that's why obviously he got knocked out and White ended up getting knocked out. But let me not divulge too much into that Anthony Joshua fight too much, because Joseph Parker obviously taking on Derek Chisora in the first fight. I don't know how he ended up getting dropped in the very first round. It wasn't a fight that Joseph Parker dominated. I feel like it was a close fight, but I always felt in a close fight that Joseph Parker will get the decision because he's just got more stock in the game. Like, he's young. He's not like, is Joseph Parker, I don't even think Joseph Parker's even 30 yet. Is he 30? I don't think he is, So he's still got time in this boxing, and a close fight, I just feel like he's going to get lean the decision. That's just the way it is. It's as simple as that, really. And so Derek Chisora has to make it conclusive that he's dominating the fight. He's pressing the action. He's not gassing out mid rounds and things in that sense. If he really wants to get the benefit of the doubt potentially and beat Joseph Parker, and I feel like he's going to have to maybe drop him once or twice in the fight as well to really have a chance of, if it does go 12 rounds, which I believe it will, to beat, Joseph Parker. And when I say I believe it's going to go 12 rounds, the first fight went 12 rounds. Derek Chisora has been a guy that's very durable. It's not easy to knock him out. If you have to knock him out, you have to clean him out. Devastating fashion. And the way Joseph Parker boxes, I just feel like it's going to be this kind of mauling kind of fight between the two of them, toughen it out, and I feel like Joseph Parker just going to have the edge in the mid rounds, and he's going to end up getting the nod for the decision on the scorecards. But what say you? Drop your 2 cents. Let me see what you guys think about it. So that's just pretty much my take on this fight. I just feel like it's not going to be too dissimilar from the first one, in my opinion. I feel like Derek Chisora will look a bit better, but Parker's going to look a lot better, training Andy Lee. He's been in there with Tyson Fury in the gym. He's just surrounded by, good people. And I just feel like he's just going to get in there with a game plan that's really just going to get the job done. And it's as simple as that, really. And yeah, who's Joseph Parker going to be moving to on next if he does get the win? It's still heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen. Derek Chisora might go in there, land a big right hand, and Joseph Parker might, find a sleeping bag to sleep on the canvas, and we would all be surprised. And also we have seen Joseph Parker when he's getting, when someone's trying to press the action against him, sometimes he has looked a bit tentative. I don't know if he's coming out of that, especially with the people he's in the gym with now, So, and he did show a little bit more fight when he fought the likes of Junior Farr, which looked a lot better, in terms of his energy compared to how we fought, let's say, Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. But obviously Junior Farr is not Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, but still shows, the kind of mentality it takes to, take on the biggest, the big guys, the big guns in the heavyweight division. And I still think Joseph Parker's got a lot left to show, man. He's got a lot left to show. The guy's got good feet, good foot speed, decent good foot speed. His hand speed is pretty good for a heavyweight. He's not like fast like Usyk, but for a heavyweight, there's not many heavyweights that have good hand speed and good foot speed. It's very rare, and Joseph Parker is one of those ones. Like I said, I'm not saying that his foot speed is like Usyk or anything, but compared to like against someone like Derek Chisora, a Takam, or a Dillian White, he's got very good foot speed, but he just needs to have to grind out these victories when the going gets tough. That's just pretty much what I feel like Joseph Parker needs to work on, and it'll be good to see how he's worked on it, because Derek Chisora is the kind of guy who knows how to take guys into trenches, and end up making fight as a slugfest. Ask Usyk. Derek Chisora definitely knows how to do that. So it's going to be an interesting fight. If I had to percentage split it, I'll go 65-35 in terms of Joseph Parker winning the fight, and obviously 35% chance of victory to Derek Chisora. But you never know what can happen. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Who's going to get the victory? Who's going to get the win? If Joseph Parker wins the fight, who do you want to see him fight next? For some reason, I want to see Joseph Parker fight Deontay Wilder. I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel like former WBC, former WBO, the people that Joseph Parker's fought, I just feel like it'll be a good fight, man. And I highly suspect that there'll be some Polynesian fans out there in the US that might come out to actually watch the fight and get that pay-per-view. So I think it's one that Deontay Wilder's team should explore, man. I think that'll be a good one, especially for Joseph Parker as well. If he beats Deontay Wilder, that's a big name on his resume already, and that puts him right up there in terms of, the next fight. So let's see what happens. Joseph Parker taking on Derek Chisora Saturday, December 18th, live on DAZN. Matchroom Promotion, Eddie Hearn running the thing. Big show, kick it, locking down, the end of the year with some good heavyweight fights. Let's have it, man. Cool.